Greetings everyone, Charlene here. Send Parenting Tales, come walk with me. So, how's this week been? Another week down for the summer holidays. I just finished a workout, thought I'd get a little bonus workout in. I don't usually do Sundays, but hubby's at home, so left him with the children sleeping. Thought I'd come and get a little workout in, but I'm finding it really hard to focus on my work. I think because the children are at home, you're just constantly like swinging on this, I guess, pendulum that is trying to maintain the momentum and to stay on track with your business, but then also trying to make sure you're giving enough time to the children, enough activities, blah de blah de blah. So yeah, I think that's what it's like during the holidays. Just making sure that here you're getting that balance, which obviously isn't always easy. I'm also, so before the summer holidays, we had our trip to Turkey, which I documented. Lots of fun, but often, you know, we will go ahead of the holidays because it's cheaper. But then in the holidays now, it's like, well, what are we doing? What are we doing? So I was hoping to go on a little caravan holiday or something like that, just to kind of get away. But I haven't looked yet or even tried to secure that. So need to do that. Yeah, it's just an interesting time, the summer holidays, just trying to manage. I guess it's down to time management and planning. So the boys went to the club, the summer school, which was really positive because that can be really problematic as they're real homebodies, the twins. Scotty is very sociable, but the twins are real homebodies. They like being at home. But they actually went and had a really good time, so I'm really pleased about that. So at the moment, I've got them booked for like one session a week. I can't remember if I mentioned that in the last video, but I might increase that to 2. I might increase it to 2, just so I've got a bit more time. But yeah, do you know what? I think being flexible, I'm going to share this survival guide that I wrote, a summer survival guide for Send parents, because I think the main thing is just having to remain flexible. When they're at school, you can obviously follow quite a rigid timetable because you know that between, 8:30 and 3:30 they're at school. So you can do your work, do whatever you need to do. But yeah, when it's the holidays, you just got to remain flexible and I guess just roll with it, the ups and the downs. So yeah, that's what it is really. I think I'm in a nice place in my business at the moment, where I'm really getting to meet some really, I think, interesting people who are really passionate about special needs. And, it's really great to just become, affiliated and just to be increasing those connections, But one thing I was going to mention, actually, it just seems like there's a trend at the moment. I've only seen it on Instagram, sorry. And it's where like people are doing these little skits where they're making fun of disabled people. And like, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm not really one to comment on social media. Like I see various things, but I tend to just not comment because I feel like it can become really sort of all consuming. And who are these people? Like they're strangers, why am I gonna waste time engaging? But I saw something yesterday that, really just peed me off, if I'm honest. And it was they were mimicking like a deaf person. And the whole skit was about if your deaf girlfriend goes through your phone and then finds, you know, some text messages or something, and then it's mimicking how she would speak and how she sounds. So, you know, I don't know what that is they use. They had like a Snapchat filter, but it's just not acceptable. And when I look at in the comments, people are like laughing and saying, oh, we're going to hell for this and don't laugh, and you know, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, what is wrong with these people? Like, oh my gosh, yeah. But yeah, as I say, I do not engage. But anyway, moving on from that, next month I'm going to be starting a series of I guess interviews, podcast style, whereby I want to interview people with lived experiences with special educational needs and disabilities. So if you're a parent or carer and you'd like to come and share your story, you know, I believe that every story matters, no matter what the disability or additional need is. And I think it's just about raising awareness, giving people some insight into what your day looks like. So if that sounds like something you would like, or so, you know, somebody, so you could be a grandparent, parent, you know, sibling, family member, whatever. But yeah, I would love to hear from you. So yeah, like, comment, share, you know the vibe. Yeah, it's just really important to keep raising awareness, keep letting people know that, yeah, you know, we're here, and we just want people to be more accepting, less judgmental, show more compassion, be more empathetic. So yeah, like, comment and share, and let me know how your summer holidays are going. Let me know if you'd like to be you know, scheduling an interview. I'm going to be using Twitter Spaces, so I'm not sure if anyone's familiar with that platform. But well, I'm saying Twitter, you know what I mean, X. But yeah, so have a lovely Sunday, everyone, until we meet again.